Have you ever seen the show Ozark or The Sopranos? Have you ever watched the movie Scarface, The Town, or Lethal Weapon 4? What do all these movies have in common? They all involve money laundering. Money laundering is simplified as concealing the illegal origins of obtained money and making it appear as legitimate or legal. So I'm Rich, and the purpose of today's talk is for me to explain to you money laundering. It's important because if you work in business whatsoever, you ought to have a rudimentary understanding of it. To preview what we're about to talk about, consider the three phases of money laundering, which I'm about to outline below. They are placement, layering, and integration. So let's start with our robber. And he's a very mean guy, and he's got a bag of money that he just got from a bank he robbed. The first step he needs to take is to get it into a legal institution like a bank. So he's taken it out of his mattress, out of his home, and put it in a legal institution. This is the first step in separating himself from the culpability or blame of getting that money. The next thing he's going to do is layering. So he's going to move that money from one bank to another all around the world. Consider that he wants to do wire transfers. He wants to use offshore accounts, Swiss bank accounts, illegitimate loans, any of those steps to separate himself from blame. Now, after he's done that and confused authorities or anyone tracking his activities even more, he's going to move on to the final step, which is integration. When he integrates, he wants to get some return on his investment. He wants to see some of his money in action. So he's going to buy things like a Rolex. He's going to buy things like a big home to actually get some of his money back out and put them in legitimate assets and confuse how he originally got the money. After he does that, all those assets go back to him, and he appears as a legitimate individual who bought these things with legitimate money. So to summarize and cap it off, remember, you can follow money laundering with the process of placement, layering, and integration. That's money laundering. Thanks.